at this event or know someone who is, be sure to order your photo and video package from White Lights Media. We're at all British national events, capturing professional photos and videos of every lifter. Our edited photo package comes with 35 or more fully edited photos, ready to post online and get printed. Or you can get our raw photo package, which includes every photo we took of you, unedited. You can also get raw handheld video footage of your attempts to make into your own reels. Or let us edit the video of your best lifts for you, where you can ask us to edit the video to any song you like. Be sure to keep an eye out for us at divisional events across the country too, where we'll make sure to capture your day perfectly, so you can look back on it for years to come. Order now at whitelightsmedia.com. If you're competing at this event or know someone who is, be sure to order your photo and video package from White Lights Media. We're at all British national events, capturing professional photos and videos of every lifter. Our edited photo package comes with 35 or more fully edited photos, ready to post online and get printed. Or you can get our raw photo package, which includes every photo we took of you, unedited. You can also get raw handheld video footage of your attempts to make into your own reels. Or let us edit the video of your best lifts for you, where you can ask us to edit the video to any song you like. Be sure to keep an eye out for us at divisional events across the country too, where we'll make sure to capture your day perfectly, so you can look back on it for years to come. Order now at whitelightsmedia.com. If you're competing at this event or know someone who is, be sure to order your photo and video package from White Lights Media. We're at all British national events, capturing professional photos and videos of every lifter. Our edited photo package comes with 35 or more fully edited photos, ready to post online and get printed. Or you can get our raw photo package, which includes every photo we took of you, unedited. You can also get raw handheld video footage of your attempts to make into your own reels. Or let us edit the video of your best lifts for you, where you can ask us to edit the video to any song you like. Be sure to keep an eye out for us at divisional events across the country too, where we'll make sure to capture your day perfectly, so you can look back on it for years to come. Order now at whitelightsmedia.com. If you're competing at this event or know someone who is, be sure to order your photo and video package from White Lights Media. We're at all British national events, capturing professional photos and videos of every lifter. Our edited photo package comes with 35 or more fully edited photos, ready to post online and get printed. Or you can get our raw photo package, which includes every photo we took of you, unedited. You can also get raw handheld video footage of your attempts to make into your own reels. Or let us edit a video of your best lifts for you, where you can ask us to edit the video to any song you like. Be sure to keep an eye out for us at divisional events across the country too, where we'll make sure to capture your day perfectly, so you can look back on it for years to come. Order now at whitelightsmedia.com. If you're competing at this event or know someone who is, be sure to order your photo and video package from White Lights Media. We're at all British national events, capturing professional photos and videos of every lifter. Our edited photo package comes with 35 or more fully edited photos, ready to post online and get printed. Or you can get our raw photo package, which includes every photo we took of you, unedited. You can also get raw handheld video footage of your attempts to make into your own reels. Or let us edit a video of your best lifts for you, where you can ask us to edit the video to any song you like. Be sure to keep an eye out for us at divisional events across the country too, where we'll make sure to capture your day perfectly, so you can look back on it for years to come. Order now at whitelightsmedia.com.
Powerlifting is a sport comprised of 3 lifts: the squat, bench press and the deadlift. Each lifter has 3 attempts at each lift and 1 minute to complete each attempt. The 3 referees each give a white light in case of a good lift and a red light in case of a no lift. The athletes are separated by their weight class, age category and gender. The biggest total in a respective category will win. The first movement of the competition is the squat. Once the athlete unracks the bar, stands upright with the knees locked and the bar firmly placed on their back, the head referee gives a squat command. The lifter then bends their knees and lowers their body until the hip joint is lower than the top surface of the knees. The lifter then comes back up, locking the hips and knees in order to complete the lift. The head referee will then give the rack command and the athlete must then place the bar back on the squat rack. There are 3 main technical mistakes that would give an athlete a no lift. Firstly, if the athlete is not standing erect with the knees and hips locked at the beginning and at the end of the lift. Secondly, the lifter will get a no lift if the proper competition depth is not reached at the bottom of the movement. That is, if the hip joint is higher than the top of the knee joint. Third, if the athlete does not complete the lift in one swift upward movement, meaning if the bar goes up and down before finishing the lift, this will also be considered a no lift. The bench press is a second movement performed in a powerlifting competition. Whilst lying down on the bench, an athlete creates the following points of contact with the bench: the head, the shoulders and the glutes. An arch is authorized, which allows for a stronger position for many, as long as those points of contact with the bench continue to be met. The lifter can grip the bar at any width as long as it does not exceed the maximum width, which is index finger on the rings of the bar. Once the lifter has established their position on the bench, the bar is unracked, either by the lifter themselves or with the aid of a lift-off from a spotter. The lifter's feet must lay flat on the ground during the lift. Once the referees observe that the lifter has their head and glutes in contact with the bench and the feet flat on the floor,
And good morning for day 2 of the British Powerlifting Bench Press Championships of 2026. I'm Cameron and I'm joined by Craig this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's tuned in, got their tea or coffee ready for a fantastic competition today.
So this morning we've got our 57 class ladies. We've got a couple of 52s. We've also got 63 class ladies as well. So we've got a Group A or a Flight A and then a Flight B for session 1.
And it's a mix of all age groups this morning. Sub-juniors, juniors and masters and open.
Would be Sophie, she'll be followed by Angelina, Holly, Hannah, Ruth, Abby, Megan, Amelia, Helen, Catherine, Sheena, Georgina and Zuchi. Our first weight on the bar is 37.5 kilos.
So we're just loading up the bar at the moment for Sophie Smith. This will be 37.5 kilos. Sophie is a sub-junior lady in the 52 class.
That's a good lift. Sophie looks very happy with that opener.
Yeah, that's nice and easy. That's exactly what you want for your opening lift.
I've just realised we've almost got 100% crew from the southeast. All our platform referees are southeast, and all but one of our jury members, and the commentary team is all southeast. So it's a southeast invasion of this competition today.
Well, it is on home field,
It
so
is, yes.
it should. That's the way it should be. So we now have Angelina, Masters 2 lady in the 52 class. She's coming out for 57.5 kilos. There we go, that looked smooth. And referees agree.
Yeah, nice and easy opener there. Next up we've got Holly with 67.5 kilos.
So Holly is the first open 57 class lady that we are seeing for this morning session. She's travelled from Scotland, long distance to get here.
Nice easy lift there. Another easy opener.
So same weight remains on the bar. This is going to be for Hannah now. So Hannah is also in the open 57 class. And that's a good lift. There's 2-1 there. Side referee is indicating a yellow. Obviously, the yellow is given for a number of different reasons.
Jury don't seem to be too interested, so I couldn't quite see what that was for. But Ruth now for 70 kilos. Masters 1, 57 class.
That looked nice. Yep, referees agree that is a good lift.
Abby White now coming on, also 70 kilos. Abby is a junior 57. Another good lift. Well done.
So we have 72.5 kilos for Megan. Megan is the third lifter that we have seen now in the open 57 class. Yeah,
Easy
good
lift.
lift there. Probably the first lifter that we've seen this morning with a narrow stance with their bench grip. Just a personal preference, obviously.
Yeah, seems to be working for her. I guess everyone's got their own way of doing. Emil now with 80 kilos. Nice easy opener.
Yeah, that was a good lift there. Really nice and easy. It was smooth. It's exactly what you want your opener to look. So we now got Helen, who is a Masters 2 57 class lifter. Going to take a crack at 80 kilos now for their opener.
Helen's represented the country multiple times and is always breaking our records on the bench, so let's see how she does today. And 80 kilos was really easy.
Yeah, and that's a good lift for Helen.
Kat Shamel now with 82.5 kilos. Another good lift. Well done.
85 kilos now. Bar loaded.
Sheena Kay now on with 85 kilos. Also, I believe Sheena's represented the country multiple times.
So this is the last 3 lifters of the first round. And at the moment we have everyone on the board. So we have no dramas. Yeah, and that looked good as well. There we go, 3 whites.
Hopefully we continue with this momentum of white lights, especially in the opening sections.
So we got Georgina now, junior 57 class woman. So she's just telling the loader how exactly she wants it handed out to her. Sometimes that's the best way to do it, is make sure that that loader knows exactly how you like it. It sets you up. There we go, and it just makes the lift much easier, exactly like that.
Yeah, that looked very easy.
100 kilos now being loaded. Bar loaded.
The lady's out at the moment. We won't butcher her first name. We'll go with Miss Chen. She was actually refereeing yesterday. She's starting off with 100 kilos, which is very impressive in the 57s.
Very technical there.
Very technical, yes.
There we go.
3 white lights, excellent.
Good lift.
What do you reckon, Cam? 5, 7.5? What do you reckon? That looked pretty easy.
I think 5 or 7.5 is an easy option to go up by. But yeah, you were right. Yeah, she was one of our referees yesterday. It's so great to see people putting back into the sport, either before they lift or after they lift.
Oh, exactly, 100%. Well, the guy who's doing the handouts also competed yesterday. He had a pretty mean bench on him. I think it was 225 or 227, something like that. Ashton. Sophie Smith with 40 kilos this time.
Yeah, that looked good.
3 white lights, excellent.
Yeah,
Sophie's happy with that.
that was just as good as her first. And I'm sure she'll take that and go into her 3rd round and do exactly the same again. So got Angelina now, going for 62.5 kilos. So she's trying to increase her bench by 5 more kilos. This is her current PB, so she has done this once before. Yeah, she's fighting it.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
There we go, and that's a
3
good
white
lift.
lights, excellent, well done.
So I don't think there's much more there. So I reckon maybe just stick another 2.5 on, come out, give it a go.
100%, yeah. You wouldn't want to go more than that.
So going back into the open 57 class, we got Holly. Holly's coming out to have a go at 72.5 kilos. So she's trying to add 5 more kilos onto her bench.
Good lift.
Yeah, that's a good lift. That actually moves Holly up into 4th place at the moment. So same weight now for Hannah. Still an open lifter. So this would allow Hannah to jump above Holly again. So this would move Hannah back up into 4th.
Bit more of a struggle for that one, but it moved very easily.
Yeah, so that's a good lift. So that actually moves her up into 3rd, which is good.
Ruth Thomas now coming out for 75 kilos.
Yeah, so this is currently Ruth's PB.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's a good lift. Yeah, it was steady, but it was easy enough. So she's definitely got more there.
Yeah, she should be able to add to a PB on her 3rd attempt. Abby White now, 75 kilos. There's definitely a purple theme going on the platform at the moment, isn't there, Cameron? There's a lot of purple.
Yeah, especially with the SBD purple T-shirts they're all wearing.
That looked like a good fight.
Yeah, and
3
that's a
white
good
lines.
lift.
Excellent.
So 77.5 kilos for Megan. So Megan's looking to move up into 3rd place of the open 57 kilo class. This is actually above her PB, so if successful, she'll have a new PB here.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, good lift, 2-1. Side referees indicating yellow.
Let's have a look at the replay. Let's see if we can work out what's going on there. Not 100% sure, really. Jury
No.
are having a little bit of a nose, but they don't seem overly interested.
No, it got a little bit stuck, but that wouldn't indicate a yellow.
Most common on bench is usually butt lift on a yellow, but it seemed okay from the side on our replay. Miller now, 85 kilos. Another good lift. Look at that score sheet, Cameron. Look, sea of green.
Yeah.
That's nice to see, isn't it? Hopefully I haven't jinxed anyone by saying that.
No, so obviously when we see loads of good lifts like this just shows that everyone is prepped well. They've obviously got numbers in their head and they are working towards a bigger picture.
Kat Shamel on the platform now, 85 kilos, just 2.5 up from her opener. Well, that looks easy.
That was easy enough.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a choice or if that was we didn't get our next attempt in on time.
Yeah, that is possible. We unfortunately had a lot of those yesterday with the juniors. There was guys coming out with, 170 kilo benches, but their seconds were 172, so it looked like mistakes as opposed to their own choice.
Yeah, I was working on the table yesterday during the day, and it was a lot of lifters that we had that were, and we were saying to them they were 3 minutes late, which is quite an incredible amount of time.
Wow, yes. Oh, look, and Helen out again, and 85.5, which would indicate a new record. So I believe Helen has just moved into the M2s, so she's going to be destroying the records, mostly her own, I'd imagine, for the next year or so. And that looked easy enough.
Yeah, that looked good for a record attempt. There we go, that's a new record for Helen.
What do you reckon? Another 2.5, or do you think she's going to do an incremental for a third?
Well, I kind of wonder, will she just go for around 90? Or will she just say, do you know what, I'll go for 90.5 or 91, just to throw something different on there?
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, there you go, she's put 87 on there.
87, yeah. Let's see what the referees say for this one. 3 white lights.
Yeah, that was a really good lift. So we have Georgina coming out now for 95 kilos. So Georgina is currently in first place in the junior 57 class.
According to our data, this should be a new PB as well. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, that was a nice lift. So that's a new PB there. Looking at the table, looks like she's secured gold. I can't see anyone catching up to her. So the question is, for a third, does she just put something on there just to have a bit of fun? Does she just knock it up a little bit? Or maybe does she go for 100? Nice round number.
Oh, she has, 100. I think she's good for that.
Yeah, I think she's got a good chance.
Miss Shen out now for 105. Judging by her first, this should move easy.
Yeah, this, when we watched her first lift, it was so technical. Everything had to be perfect all the way through.
Look at that, lovely. And 3 white lights.
Yeah, you can see as she brings it down, it almost looks like 2 movements.
It does, yes.
It's just obviously she brings it down in one way and then she changes the path.
Yeah, she's an incredibly technical lifter. Maybe, what do you reckon, another 5 kilos on that?
Yeah,
10?
I can't see why she can't do another 5. So at the moment, we've had no failures in this morning session.
Yes, that is amazing. Sophie Smith now, 42.5 kilos. She's got a lot of support.
Yeah, it's moved.
Let's see what the refs say. And
Yeah,
good
it's
lifts.
good. Now, what's interesting for Sophie is every single one of her attempts today has actually been a new PB. So I'm sure she'll be delighted with today's efforts.
Yeah, well, she looked happy enough coming off the platform.
So we got Angelina now having a go at 65 kilos. So this would be 2.5 kilos above her personal best. Now, if I remember correctly, her second lift was a little bit of a fight. So she's got to really give it her all now to try and get this. Now, she already has gold, so she's not fighting for anything else. It is now just for personal pride.
Always nice to have a PB though, isn't it?
Of course.
Just a bit too heavy. We knew it was going to be a struggle, but next time she'll come out and get that little PB.
Yeah, so just a little bit more work needed there.
First at this way is going to be Holly.
But ultimately she walks away with gold, so I'm sure she'll be happy with competing today.
Yeah, can't argue with that. Holly Judge now with 75 kilos.
Yeah, so this is 2.5 kilos above Holly's personal best.
A bit too heavy there, unfortunately.
Yeah, she gave it a good go. Obviously, when you're a lifter that's travelled from so far distance, all the way from Scotland, obviously there might be another factor there today. You know, when did she travel? How much sleep has she had?
Yeah, if you are travelling a long distance or doing an international, which is a whole new level of stress, it gets a lot more complicated. If you're rocking up from half an hour away, that's just so easy because you've got your standard routines. You don't have to disrupt them, or staying in a hotel room and 4 or 5 hours in a car or a plane. That really does make it a lot more complicated, especially if you're doing a cut. Oh,
So it's going for Hannah. Yeah, that was looking good. And the refs agree. They say it is a good lift.
Excellent.
Yeah, so she's happy with that. So Hannah is in 4th place there. So we now have Abby. She's coming out to attempt 77.5 kilos. So this will raise her PB by 2.5 kilos. Now she's in 2nd. She's got silver. This won't move her up the placings any further.
Oh, she's fighting it.
Yeah, she's fighting. It got stuck and she's got it moving.
Let's see what the referees say. Yes.
So it's 2-1 as a fail. The two side referees are indicating blue, so I think they're going to suggest a bit of downward movement.
Yes. So the bar stopped and maybe dipped a little bit on the way up. The jury don't look like they're going to overturn that one.
No.
So they're in agreement, I believe.
So we've got Ruth now. Ruth's coming out to have a go at 80 kilos. This is 5 kilos above her personal best.
Big lift for Ruth. This moving smoothly.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That was good. Yeah, and she's amazed. She's well happy there. And I think looking at that, she might have still had another 2.5 kilos in her.
She might have done, actually.
So we've got Megan now. Megan's just setting herself up. Megan's going to have a go at 80 kilos as well. Yeah, it's just sticking there in the middle, but she's made it through.
Oh,
Okay.
2 blues.
So she's got 2 to 1. One side, one centre has indicated a blue card. So likelihood that would be a little bit of downward movement. Obviously, it's a bit difficult to see on the replay. We are seeing the back of Andy's head.
Yes, unfortunately.
So we got Helen now. Helen broke a record on her second attempt, and she's going to have another go at re-breaking that record.
Yes. So it is displaying her PB as 88, but I believe that would have been when she was M1. And that was a good lift. Looks very nice.
Yeah. There we go.
New M2 record.
And to be honest, I think she could have done 88 still then. Or even more.
Yeah, Helen's got a long record of breaking the records in the Masters classes. I think she's moved across a couple of them as well, so she's moved up and down a few times.
Yeah, it's moving, it's slow, but it is not quite there today.
No, unfortunately, not enough energy left for the third one.
No, but still getting gold, still getting a 2.5 kilo PB.
This is another record attempt. This is for the M1.
So we
Bars
got-
just loading now for Kat Shabble. A record attempt again. 88.5 kilos. M1 57. I wonder if this is Helen's M1 record. Are they in the same weight class?
Yeah, they are.
So, maybe Kat's coming out to break Helen's previous M1 record. Yeah, showing Kat's bench PB is 89, but whether or not that's in this class or another one, I don't know.
No, or it could be a divisional record that she's done.
Oh, that's possible, yes.
Yeah, that looked good. Let's see what the referee's going to say.
3 white lights.
Yeah, so a new British record there. So well done for Kat.
She looks very happy about that.
95 kilos, now being loaded.
Sheena Kay now with 95 kilos.
Yeah, so we've got 3 lifters left. So we've got 95 now, then we've got 100, and then 107.5. So these are all very impressive weights for this weight class.
Yeah. It's like a good lift there for Sheena.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
she looks happy. And she's secure in silver, so she's going to take that medal today. So we got Georgina, our gold medalist junior. She achieved 95 on her second attempt. She's now going to have a go at 100. So she's got the gold no matter what. This is more just for her now. 100 is such a good milestone. Yeah, look at that. The crowd are going wild. They're really supporting her. Unfortunately, just not enough today.
She seems to have taken it in good spirits, though.
No.
Good attempt. Good attempt.
It was very close. I can imagine in maybe a month or 2 time she competes again and she'll have that.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So we got our last lifter now of Flight A for 107.5 kilos. I'm still impressed by how technical this lifter is.
I'm surprised she only put 2.5 kilos on the bar, to be honest. I thought she could have...
She could have probably gone 110.
Well, we'll see how this goes, I guess. She may know better than us.
Well, maybe so. That's it, and it's moving. It was slow, but it moved.
And it's a good lift.
Yeah, referees are happy, and that will be our open gold medalist right there.
Where our running order will be Maria, Sharon, Ria, Samantha, Rita, Anushka, Chloe, Claudia, Carolyn, Jill, Ellen, Carla, Harriet, Emily, Claudia Nicholson, and Victoria. First weight on the bar, 40 kilos. Bar loaded.
So we move into Flight B now. Our first lifter is Maria, a sub-junior 63 class lady. She's coming out to attempt 40 kilos.
Wow, that was easy.
Yeah, that looked really easy. Yeah, she gets a good lift. To be honest, when you're so young, sometimes it's nice to start on something really easy just to calm the nerves, and then obviously you can maybe go for a little bit of a bigger jump in between your second and your third.
Joe Holden now coming out with 42.5 kilos. Joe was also refereeing yesterday.
Yeah, so another person putting back into the sport, offering up their time.
Looked easy enough for an opener.
Yeah, that's a good lift for Joe.
Looks like Joe's being coached by Shah McPherson. Rhea Dutton now with 52.5 kilos.
Yeah, so we're now looking at a junior 63 lifter. Yeah, that looked quick. She's got 2 to 1. She's got 1 yellow from a side referee. So let's try and see if we can work out what it was. No, nothing that I can work out. So we got Samantha now, Masters 2 63 kilo class lifter, having a go at 60 kilos. Yeah, and that's a good lift for Samantha.
Bars being loaded now for Rita Shergold, 62.5 kilos. And it looks like Rita's being coached by Helen Hughes, who was just competing literally in the previous group 5 minutes ago and smashed some British records. So she's not wasting any time.
No. And it's nice how other people are here to support each other and help each other out.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's all the sport's all about, really. Nice, easy opener.
That looked easy enough there.
Refs agreed.
Yeah, so she gets on the board. So we've now got 70 kilos on the bar.
This is for Anushka. 63 M1.
Yeah, that looked fairly straightforward there. And she gets 3 white lights.
Chloe Lancaster next, 75 kilos.
Southeast lifter.
Southeast lifter and Southeast coach. Big Dave coach in there.
So Chloe is one of our open 63 lifters. Now, interestingly, when you look at the scoreboard, we have 3 lifters in this group trying out for a 75 opener. And that's a good lift. So we might actually see quite an exciting battle in this. When you look, you've got 3 lifters trying to start on 75 and 2 lifters trying to open up on 85. So we might have a battle for gold and a battle for bronze, just looking at openers.
It's nice to have a bit of a fight.
Yeah, it just gives a bit more excitement as well.
It does, yeah. You got someone who's running away with the competition. It's not quite as exciting.
No. So we got Claudia now, opening up on 75 kilos. Yeah, nice and easy opener there for Claudia.
Very easy.
So we've got Jun now for 75 kilos. So we're going back into the open with this lifter. So I feel like this is where the excitement's going to hype up a little bit more as we start going through each round. We're going to see what each lifter is going to try and do. And that looked easy.
Very easy lift for Jun.
Yeah, referees agree. They've said it is a good lift. So same weight, 75 kilos. And this is for Ellen. So Ellen, 63 open woman. So this is one of the 3 I'm projecting to have a battle for bronze.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, so interesting, Chloe, Jun and Ellen, all 3 of them have managed their openers. All 3 of them look fairly easy.
Kyla Evans now, 80 kilos. She's sported a GB signet, so she's obviously competed internationally. She's in the Masters 63. Self-hand out. That was a confident opener.
Yeah,
Referees liked it.
Referees agree there. They think it's good.
Ariadne now with 80 kilos. She's a junior 69.
Now, interestingly, she has got a G next to her name, which indicates she's actually a guest. So I think she's overweight today, looking at it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that was the case. Oh, this is a fight here. That doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
No, it's that left arm just not going anywhere. Now, she's got another go at that. It's not really what we want an opener to look like at this stage. But
No, if it was a tough weigh-in, that might, negatively affect your performance when you're coming out. If it was a tough one, and if she's a guest, she's most likely missed the weight. So
yeah, so hopefully as we come round to round 2, we can get the audience behind her and at least get her on the board.
yeah, exactly. Hopefully she'll come out and she'll smoke that as a second. We've got Emily Cakebread on the platform now. If you were listening yesterday, she did a fair amount of the commentary.
Yeah, so Emily's a massive help to us in the Southeast. She comes to almost every competition. She's always supporting us in many different ways. There we go, and that looks straightforward for her. So she's got 2-1. Sides are happy. Centre has given a red.
That would have been for elbow depth.
Yeah, it's very likely that's what the centres are issuing.
Our heads are swivelling over to the jury table. Oh, I don't know. Seeing a little bit of movement over there. We'll see if anything occurs from that red.
So in the meantime, we've got Claudia, Open 63 class lady, going for 85 kilos.
Look nice and easy.
So that looks like a good lift. Just looking at the scoreboard right now, it looks like Ems has been overturned by the jury.
Oh, that's a shame. Have to retake that probably for a second then. Victoria Hart now, 90 kilos. Victoria is a junior 63. This is the heaviest opener of the round.
Yeah, this is a very impressive number for a junior. Very wide. Yeah, it looked easy. Yeah, referees have given it. It's 3 white lights. So we're now moving into round 2. We're going to kick this off with Maria, sub-junior 63. She attempted 40 on her first attempt, got that. She's now going to have a go at 45.
Oh, wow.
That was easy.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's beaten that command.
She did, yes. That was so easy. I think she might have shocked herself how easy that was.
Yeah, I agree. Well, interestingly, it says her PB is 37.5 kilos. Well, on her first, she did 40, so she beat her PB on her opener. She's technically beating it again on her second, but she just racked it too early.
Yeah, it was just a technical error, unfortunately.
Yeah, see, I'd be inclined at that stage, because it was so easy, I'd probably say, let's go 47.
Yeah.
Put it on there, and just make sure I'm really listening out for those commands.
Joanne now, 47.5. All right, slowed down a bit, but it moved well. Referees say yes.
It's a good lift.
Good lift.
Yeah, so I'd maybe go for another 2.5 kilos there for Joanne. Round 50 to finish off.
Yeah, I think that'd be the sensible option. Ria Dutta now, 57.5 kilos.
Yeah, so this is to match her PB. She's planning to add 5 kilos on top of her opening lift. Yeah, good lift there for Ria.
Bars now being loaded for Samantha, 65 kilos.
So Samantha's going to look for achieving a new PB here. PB is currently 62.5. She's got 65 on that bar. So she brings it out herself. That's it. Nice, steady, composed. And it's a good lift.
That was very smooth. I reckon she's got another 5 kilos in there.
Yeah, possibly another 5. Well, she hasn't got a battle, so she could put another 5 on there and see how that goes.
Yeah, she doesn't have to do any strategic lifting, does she? She can just do what she pleases now. Oh, she's only opted for 2.5.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty much a guarantee.
Well, maybe it's because she's beat her PB already. She just wants to make sure she can extend her own PB.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
So Rita's lift right now has moved nice and smoothly. It's a good lift, so she's now got 67.5 kilos.
Anushka now coming out, 75 kilos. Coached by Simon.
Yeah, so this is currently above her own PB. Yeah, and that looked good. Referees agree.
Yeah, I like that.
And she seems happy coming off the platform. So we've now got Chloe. Chloe is coming out to attempt 80 kilos. So this is part of the open 63 class. So when you look at it, you've got Chloe at the moment coming out for 80. You've got Ellen coming out for 80. Jun's coming out for 82.5. So this is where the battle for third may be. Obviously, Emily's got to come out and have another go at her first attempt. That looked good for Chloe.
Referees agree there?
Yeah, referees are happy with that. That looked pretty much just as good as her first lift. So she went up by 5, so I reckon probably another 5 on top.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
However, with Dave coaching her, Dave might watch out, just keep an eye on what other lifters are putting in, and maybe he might make a few changes, just try and secure a medal. So Claudia now in the juniors.
Bit of a fight, but it got up there. 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good lift. 2-1. Side referee indicating yellow.
Let's see what that is on the side view.
Yeah,
Ooh.
looked like a little bit of bum coming off there. A little bit of daylight.
I think you're right.
Yeah. And that was caught by Andy. Andy got promoted yesterday to national referee. So that's a great catch from him. Not so much great for the lifter.
No, never is though, is it?
No. But the referees are just doing their job. They're just making sure it's a fair competition.
Oh, 100%. Oh, we can definitely say that as we're both referees ourselves. You want to see as many people succeed as possible. That was so much better.
That was better than the first, massively.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
she's
there's some
happy.
nerves in there as well, maybe.
Yeah. Well, if you've come in today, you've overweighed, that's definitely going to make you nervous and a bit worried about sort of how today's going to go. So we've got Ellen now. So we're looking back into our open 63s. So Ellen is currently sitting in third.
Another nice lift. Well
Yeah,
done.
that's a good lift for Ellen. So we've got Jun coming out now, having a go at 82.5 kilos. If she gets this, she will actually move into second. So this is what I was saying. When you look at how close these lifters are, you've got Chloe and Ellen. They've completed 80. They're in second and third. Jun could then jump up above Chloe and move into second with this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that looked easy.
That was really easy. That was opening weight, that was.
Yeah.
And that was a 7.5 kilo jump. That
Yeah.
was so easy.
But maybe that's how she's competed in the past with like bigger jumps, maybe
Potentially.
7.5s. So she might go 7.5 again.
Yeah. And that wouldn't be, I think that would be achievable. 5, 7.5, I think, for her. Take her up to 87.5 or 90. So this is Carla now. 85 kilos. Good lift, 3 white lights.
Yeah, that looked like an ideal second lift. Yeah, it's not too difficult. It's not a fight. It's just slow. So she's got more there.
Emily Cakebread coming on for her second. So she's repeated the same weight as the first, as she got a red for elbow depth. And it was overturned by the jury.
Yeah, so she just needs to change something now. It could be a number of things. It might be bringing her hands in a little bit closer. It might be just trying to hold her chest down a little bit lower, just to allow that bar to come down further. Just to get the elbows a little bit lower.
Let's see what the referees say. She's
Yes,
got a
she gets
red
2-1.
again.
From the glimpse that we saw from that top angle, from the head, it looks like she's a little bit off balance. So it looks like one elbow's in, one's not.
Yeah, it looks like one side that's more prominent than the other.
Yeah. So we'll see if the jury accepts it.
Claudia now with 90 kilos. Claudia's currently in second. So this will bring her to first position if she gets this. Is that
Yeah,
right?
it will. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to double check for me, Cameron. I haven't got my glasses. And the screen's really small.
Yeah, so currently we've got M in first, providing the jury are not going to overturn it. But I don't think they are. There weren't a lot of movement. Yeah, that looked good. So I think this will move Claudia in first. Yeah, and it does.
Referees like that.
So we've got Claudia, then we've got M. So we've still got a battle there for first.
Victoria Hart now with at 97.5 kilos.
Yeah, so 7.5 kilo increase. Now, interestingly, it says her bench PB is 100.5 kilos. So there's definitely, she owns a record of some sort.
Yeah, I'm sure I have seen her compete before, possibly in a previous bench press championships. So it might be, a divisional or home nation or.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, I can't see why she can't get 100 plus for her last lift. So we move into our third and final round of this morning's session. And we come back round to Maria.
She did retake the same weight, actually. 45.
Yeah. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, it came up so quick and she racked it a bit early. There you go, she's held it this time.
Yeah, she got it right this time.
There we go, and that's a good lift.
Easy. And definitely some weight in the tank for next time.
Yeah, obviously, she is a sub-junior. She is really young. This may be her first national.
Possibly, yes.
So, you know, it's a nervous stage. You're on the best stage of them all. And maybe she wants to come out, get it right today, and then for the future, maybe juniors later on in the year. So we have Joanne now for her last attempt. She's going for 50 kilos.
Oh, just a bit too heavy.
Yeah, a bit too much. I remember on her second we said that was a fight. And obviously she got that. And I remember saying I wouldn't go anything above 2.5. She's done 2.5. And yeah, it's just not there.
Maybe next time.
So we've got Ria now. Junior 63 class lady. She's looking to go for 60 kilos. So she's already got 57.5 kilos. She's looking just to improve that by 2.5. That'll be a new PB for her. Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah, moved well. 3 white lights.
She's very happy for that. So she's got 60 kilos. That's a nice milestone to have. She's got bronze and a new PB.
That's a good day, isn't it?
It's a good day.
Samantha now coming out for 67.5 kilos.
Yeah, so she's looking just to jump another 2.5 kilos on top of what she's already done. Her previous PB was 62.5. She's already achieved 65, so she's already beat her PB. Looking to extend now, and it moves. It's moving.
That was easy enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
she's excited with that.
yeah, so she's added 5 kilos to her PB. She's got a gold medal as well today. So we got Rita just waiting in the wings at the moment. She's getting herself ready. She's just waiting because the loaders are just showing the referees the fractional plates, because this is a British record attempt of 70.5 kilos.
Yeah, anytime there's a fractional record attempt, all the referees have to check the plates before they go on the bar, make sure they're accurate.
That's because those discs are so small, the collar hides them, so you can't read them.
No, exactly.
You can just see it there, it's tiny. And he's going.
Oh, nice. Slowed down a bit, but then it sped up the top.
I think that's a record, it is.
Well done.
Yeah, she's delighted with that.
Oh, Helen has picked her up and carried her off.
Yeah, Helen obviously didn't do enough lifting in the first round.
Well, it is just bench. She wanted to get some squats in as well, you know. Anushka now, 77.5 kilos.
Yeah, so Masters 1, 63 class. Looking to add just 2.5 on top of what she's done. She's already surpassed her PB, but looking to extend.
Oh, fighting it.
Yeah,
oh,
she's
nice.
fought through.
Let's see the ref say 3 white lights. Fantastic.
Yeah,
she's
that's
happy.
good. Yeah, at the moment, that's grind of the day.
Yeah. Oh, it was hard work. Definitely hard work. Stopped and slowed a few times, but she got there in the end.
So, open 63 class. Chloe's come out for her last attempt. She's put in 82.5 kilos. So she's only looking to put 2.5 on top. Yeah, that's move. That's good lift. Referee say. Yeah, they agree. It's good.
3
And that
white
moves.
lights.
Chloe's now in third. So at the moment, she's holding on to a bronze. We've now got to watch the rest of the lifters to see if she keeps the bronze. So I'm sure she'll be waiting nervously. So junior 63 class, we've got Claudia. Same again, she has opted to put 2.5 kilos on top of what she did in the second round.
I think this is going to be for her, though, isn't it? Because I don't think her position's going to change from this lift. Just a bit too heavy.
Yeah,
now,
a bit too heavy today. But she does get a silver medal today. She has beat her PB by 5 kilos, which is exceptionally good for a bench press.
It is, big time. Especially at these lighter weight categories. Ariadne now, 85 kilos. 5 kilo increase from her previous lift. Hopefully she's got that nervousness out of the way.
Yeah.
Her second one looked nice, so...
Yeah, if you remember her first one, something wasn't right there at all. It looked very hard. It was a battle to move it. Second one looked easy.
Oh, no, unfortunately,
And
a bit too much.
I think that's weight on that one. Looking at it, it just looks like the weight is too much today. But like we said, she overweighed slightly. It might have been she knew she was cutting, and that may have caused a problem as part of her prep. So we got Ellen now as part of our Open 63. Ellen is going for 85, which if she gets this, she is going to move up the ranking. She's definitely going to move up into third, potentially move up into second for the time being.
Yeah, it depends on body weights, I think.
Yeah, so there's a lot to play.
She's moving
Fighting.
it. Oh, no.
It's just going.
Just went back a bit, which I think she lost the line, and then it just sort of got
Yeah,
away
it
from her.
started to go horizontally there. Started to fall down towards her right side. Yeah, so she's going to stay in 5th, but she had to give it a go.
Of course, yeah.
So we've got Carla now as part of our Masters 163 class. Carla has opted to put 2.5 kilos on top of what she did in round 2. Now, this would be a new PB for her.
Looks good from here.
That did look good.
Referees agree?
Yeah, I question if she could have done 90.
Maybe. I think it might have been a gamble. Jun now, 87.5 kilos. She's currently in 4th place. If she gets this, it will take her into 2nd.
Yeah, so at the moment we've seen Chloe. Chloe's been. She's still sitting in 3rd. We've seen Ellen, who is going to stay in 5th. Jun could jump up the table, go above M. That would knock Chloe out of position. So there's a lot going on in this group. Oh, that looked good. I think she's going to move into 2nd. Yeah, and she does. So unfortunately that knocks Chloe out of medal contention.
That's a shame.
So essentially we've got M.
Oh, they're putting a change in.
So we've got M and we've got Claudia. Now these are the last 2 lifters of the open group. And this is where it may change some of the placings. So sounds like M's dropped hers down from 90 to 87. I think this is to be conservative to get a silver.
Yeah, strategic change. I mean, it wouldn't change her placing regarding 87.5 or 90 unless it was down to body weight. So I'm assuming it's a body weight change.
Yeah, that's what I'm
just
thinking.
Get ahead of Jun.
I'm thinking that maybe they've decided just knock it down, try and hold on to a silver rather than tackle a gold. But let's see how she goes.
Look quite smooth.
That looked nice. It looked more balanced as well.
So she's got
gets
that 2 to 1.
2 to 1. That centre is still saying there's an elbow issue. If I'm honest, I think that was probably the easiest call to say that it was in. However, I'm not as close as the referee.
Keep spinning my head over to see what the jury are doing. Oh no.
So,
Overturned.
yeah, unfortunately, M's has been overturned by the jury. So M gets obviously her 2nd lift in. That puts her in 3rd. Jun is in 2nd. We got Claudia now, who's on the platform. Claudia is already in 1st. She has got gold. However, she's just going to extend it for herself now.
Look good from here. What do they say? 3 white lights.
Yeah, there we go. There's our gold medalist for our Open.
Yep.
So we've got our last lifter now. We've got Victoria just waiting in the wings, ready to come out. She's about to attempt 102.5 kilos.
5 kilos from a 2nd.
So would be a new PB as well. So whatever record that she's got as her PB, she will now extend. Yeah, that looked really good. So she gets 2 to 1. 2 whites, 1 red on the side. It was a yellow card though indicating.
Let's see if we can see from the replay what that may have been. Oh, yes, I think I can see what that may have been. Let's have a look and see what the jury are doing. They may have spied that. It looked like there might have been a bit of bum lift.
Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure if they're looking too much. Oh,
But yeah, they've just overturned.
no, they have overturned it. So that last lift for Victoria has been overturned. She still remains in gold. She has 97.5 kilos still. So that is our morning session complete. We have got 2 more sessions today. We've got an afternoon session, sort of in the middle of the day, and then we've got a later session later on.
Yes, well, so we'll see you a bit later on for the other sessions. Thank you.
Right, thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for our medal ceremony. Thank you.